Hi, I'm Donna Balzer, and I just got back from driving in my car with my tomatoes on the seat beside me, ready to enter the fall fair. And if you haven't entered a fall fair, you don't know what fun you're missing out on. It's so great to go down to the fair, bring your best, well, whatever. Maybe it's a big curry squash or maybe it's a potato, but bring what you've got, enter the fair, be part of the solution. This is how we can share with other gardeners. The only trouble is I totally flubbed it this year. I'm going to show you anyways what I've got and tell you what I did, but let's have a quick look. So this morning, bright and early, I was out with my grandsons and I was digging potatoes. I love, love, love potatoes, and I've been growing them. Sorry for the tinfoil rattling here. I've been growing them in my root pouch bags. So these are fabric bags, and these allow you to grow where you don't have a garden space available. So these beautiful, beautiful potatoes, just have a look, just take a close look at those. These are called French fingerlings. And with the fall fair, you have to read the fine print. It says that you should not wash them. So you just wipe them. I wiped them off with the paper towel, but these were grown in a root pouch, so they're really clean and really lovely. The other rule is they need 6 potatoes. Now remember, every fair is different, so you have to read your own fine print. With winter squash, they want to know what it is and how heavy it is. This nutrient-dense red curry squash, that's Kuri. It's a winter squash. Last year we made it's not really red, it's kind of a bright orange. Last year we made fabulous pumpkin pie with this one. Sometimes we make ravioli, and you just simply bake it, and then you mix it with some other ingredients and put it into a pasta filling. So it's really nice. Anyway, red curry, beautiful. This one is it's really nutrient dense. It's over 3,300 grams. So that is, well, 7, 8 pounds, maybe 8 pounds in one squash. So I thought that was incredible. Also, when it comes to tomatoes, the larger tomatoes, like these ones are called Big Dina, and the larger tomatoes are in 3s. Now, they specifically say in the guidelines to leave the stems attached. That's so that we can make sure they're not just store-bought. If the stems are attached, you've probably grown them. Maybe you got them at the farmer's market, but seriously, Big Dina, a beautiful tomato. I've grown so many of these. This is the first year I've ever tried them. They are outstanding. So the other thing I wanted to enter were some smaller tomatoes. So I brought these down on stem. I was going to trim them. Now the smaller tomatoes have to be grouped in groups of 6. So I had a 4 and a 2, or I guess there's 4 and 5. So I was going to have to put 6 at a time. So I was going to retrim these when I got there. I find that's the best thing. Then the stems are fresh. They don't look like they've been sitting around for a long time. So this one is called Mountain Magic. It's actually a cocktail tomato. It's not truly a cherry tomato, but they only have categories for large tomatoes, paste tomatoes, and cherry. So I would have put these in under cherry. One of my favorite tomatoes, and again, it's a little tiny tomato, is the Sunrise Bumblebee. You can see that it's kind of an orangey. Is it yellow with orange stripes? Or is it red with yellow stripes? I'm not sure. I think it's yellow with orange stripes. It's just a beautiful little, well, you can see it up here, up close. It's just a beautiful little tomato. And again, with the cherry tomatoes, you only want 6. So my big plan was to trim it so that I only had 6. So I got all of this ready, got it loaded in the car, drove down to the Coombs Fall Fair. And when I arrived there, the door was closed. I thought, that's strange because, I read the fine print. You've got to know how to trim them. You've got to know how to wash them. You've got to have them right. So I knocked on the door and I went in, and the lady said, it's 10:30. I said, yeah, doesn't it close at noon? Last year I remembered it closed at noon. No. She opened the book. She turned to the page and she said, right here, the judging is already going on. The section closes at 9:30. 9:30. I missed it by an hour. So I could have left those potatoes in the ground. I could have fed those cherry tomatoes to the kids. Anyway, the point is, I missed the fall fair. And as I said, it's very important to read the fine print. I missed the fine print. So better luck next year. Yeah, we'll go for it next year. Thanks for joining me, and come on back. It's always fun to chat and leave your comments and subscribe if you'd like to hear more about gardening and more about entering fall fairs and how important it is to read the fine print. I'm Donna Balzer saying goodbye. Thank you.